All right, here we are back at the pool. Girls 9-10 50-yard butterfly. There are 5 heats in this event. Looking at heat 1 of 5, lane 4, Anne-Marie Strobel with James Island. Lane 5, Madison Lay with Chamalon. And lane 6, Mila Zunga with Crowfield. Girls are coming into the wall. Must do a 2-hand touch and push off on your stomach. Our older swimmers and more advanced swimmers can push off on their side, but with our younger folks here, you really don't want to teach that yet. A lot of confusion and adrenaline. They end up pushing off on their back and may get disqualified. So winning this race right now is Madison Lay, coming under the flags into the finish. Swimming with Chamalon. She's going to have a big time drop here. Heat 1 winner, Madison Lay, 54.80. Dropped almost 4 seconds. Wonderful swim by these girls. Just had a run through of team scores after the freestyle events, but I'll let David handle that and give his analysis of how we're doing so far in this session. As I mentioned earlier, David is really good with scoring out the meet, as are the coaches. They want to know where they're standing after each event and each age group, because some teams are stronger with the older kids and some are stronger with the younger. Moving into heat 2 of 5 here with the 9-10 girls 50 butterfly. Lane 2, Kelly Coughlin Ashboro. Lane 3, Briar Connolly, Fort Johnson. Lane 4, Rose Minkin, North Charleston. Lane 5, Kinsley Gibbs, Ashboro. Lane 6, Lainey Ruse with James Island. Lane 7, Lily LaFlamme with North Charleston. And lane 8, Emery Davis with Fort Johnson. On the way home here, it looks like we've got James Island and Ashboro girls. That is Lainey Ruse with James Island and Kinsley Gibbs with Ashboro in the lead. Everyone doing a great job so far. Legally speaking, both hands out together, both hands in together. Of course, there's more finesse and technique beyond that, but at this level, those are the most important things. Taking heat 2 of 5 is going to be Lainey Ruse of James Island with a time of 46.55. That's a 3-second drop for her.
Always fun to see these time drops, Tara. So 46.5. Well, it's already getting pretty fast here. Daniel Island leading the way with 311 points. We expect Daniel Island to be the dominant team today, and that's exactly what's happening. Daniel Island is in first place, followed by Northbridge, Park Shore, and then Sneak Farm. Nothing too crazy so far based on what we've seen. Nothing, no one is like hundreds of points above or below where we expected them to be. So nothing crazy here. As we get set for heat 3, that's Carly Russo for Long Point in 2, McLean Ware for Hawkon 3, Caroline Brown is in 4 for Shadowmoss, 5 is Hayden Stroud for Sneak Farm, 6 is Emma Klingshirn from Northbridge, 7 is Eden Pritchett from Newington, 8 is Miriam Yvette from Cane Bay, 9 is Margaret Hyde for Hawkon.
Please report to the clerk of course. This is the first call for the girls.
All right, and here they are on their way back.
I wanted to check there, make sure Margaret Hyde's mom wasn't the one over her lane judging her, but I see her shaking her head on the blocks there, or on the bulkhead. For Sneak Farm there, that's Hayden Stroud pulling ahead. Looks like she'll win this heat, and it is Hayden Stroud in 43.03. Second there went to Emma Klingshirn for Northbridge in 44.75. Tight for third there might have been Caroline Brown for Shadowmoss. So we have a 43.0, and that is a drop of about 3.5 seconds for Hayden Stroud. Usually a couple amazing swims in each heat.
Going into heat 4 of 5 here for our 9-10 girls 50 butterfly.
In lane 2, that's Hayden Verthlayer from Cane Bay. 2 is Holland Emsinger from Long Point. 4 is Madeline Malcolm from Sneak Farm. In 5, that is Nora Ross from Daniel Island. 6 is Ainsley Hodge from Northbridge. 7 is Juliet Teagarden from the Country Club. 8 is Izzy Luciano from Shadowmoss. 9 is Paige Sheets from Chamalon. Tight here in the middle of the pool between Nora Ross and Ainsley Hodge. We definitely, a 50 butterfly is a challenge for these 9-10s. And it should be, right? Like it's
difficult. Don't count lane 8 out with Shadowmoss. Izzy Luciano.
I said Shadowmoss always swims well at the city meet. They always come to swim here. And it looks like they are. Nora Ross for DI at 41.14. Ainsley Hodge their second at 42.00. And Izzy Luciano 43.72. Those are your top 3 times.
About to start heat 5 of 5. Our top seed in this 50 fly for our 9-10 girls is Reeve Sidebottom. We saw her earlier in the 9-10 girls 50 freestyle win the event and set a new city record. I'm excited to watch this heat.
Might have been Madeline Malcolm there who came in for second. I didn't see her coming up there. Final heat, Allison Miller for Legend Oaks is in 2, Helen Russell for Park Shore in 3, Emma Araya from Newington is in 4. Reeve Sidebottom from Park Shore in 5. Renelle St. Germain from Daniel Island in 6. Peyton Newland from Country Club in 7. Sloan Price from Legend Oaks in 8. And Gabriella Burns in lane 9 for the Somerville Y. Your meet record here is a 31.25 set by Judith Suttle 2 years ago.
And it should also be noted that Renelle St. Germain in lane 6 is just 9 years old. At this young age, so much growth happens within a year. So pretty impressive for her to be right there in the running for second place.
She set some meet records last year. No record here for Reeve Sidebottom, 32.78, but she gets the win. Renelle gets second in 32.65. And Emma Araya for Newington takes third there. Looks like some swimmers from the previous heat beat some times. We also have some possible disqualifications here. I see a couple hands up. We'll have to wait for results to be official there.
So for folks at home, when the officials in the blue shirts raise their arm, almost like a student in a classroom waiting to ask a teacher a question, that means there's been a disqualification. So we'll see where that was in that heat.
As we get set for the boys butterfly, meet record here is a 30.35 held by Carson Owens. No one is projected to be close to that. We'll see Carson tomorrow. He's now swimming for Newington this year. In the first heat, that's Jack Gagne from Chamelon in 3, Koa Pole from North Charleston in 4, Christopher Forrester from Long Point in 5, Ian De Diaz from Cane Bay in 6, Michael Garritti for Crowfield in 7, and Micah Todd from Somerville Y in 8.
Final call, girls, 7-8, 25-yard backstroke.
All right, taking the turn, got to do that two-hand touch, push off on your stomach and head on back. Boys are looking great in this heat 104 and 9-10 boys 50 butterfly. That's a Long Point swimmer, Christopher Forrester, out in the lead in lane 5, and right behind him, Koa Pole from North Charleston in lane 4.
I don't know if I just didn't notice it, but I didn't see DQs until that last heat for the girls, so we'll see what's going on here. As the win there for Long Point is Christopher Forrester at 49.06. Times unofficial, of course. Nope, and we have Koa Pole at 48.14 taking second. So I did not see the finish there. So we get set for heat number 2, only 4 heats in this event. Wesley Mizzle from Legend Oaks is in 2. Enoch Cowell from Long Point in 3. Morgan Johnson from Ashboro in 4. Henry Smith for Legend Oaks in 5. Trace Stubbs for Ashboro in 6. Jasper Barden from Shadowmoss, I should say, in 7. DuPont Reese from James Island in 8. And Eric Kupel from Park Shore in 9.
So David mentioned earlier, 50 butterfly, very difficult. Yes, these boys and 9-10 girls are going from swimming a 25 fly, so, 20 to 25 seconds. Really, once these swimmers learn how to use their body and keep their hips high in the water, it does get easier and faster. But right now, it's a lot of arms and legs, and getting that rhythm down.
This is from someone who won City Meet as a 9 or 10-year-old in fly, right, Tara? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. With the win there going to lane number 8, that's DuPont Reese for James Island in a close finish there. Second in lane 7 was Jasper Barden. Heat 3 of 4 now on the blocks. 2 is Landon Taylor from Chamelon. 3 is Brady Capps from Park Shore. 4 is Cole Parnell from Hogcaw. 5 is Wade Collier from Newington. 6 is Fisher Biggers from Sneak Farm. 7 is Iden Breitlick from Newington. 8 is Hudson Toporek from Hogcaw. 9 is Everett Miller for Crowfield.
That swimmer from Newington looking great, Aiden Brelich, out in lane 7. Also, other Newington swimmer in this heat, Wade Collier in lane 5. They are both looking great. They are Sneak Farm swimmer Fisher Biggers sandwiched right between those Newington swimmers coming into the finish in heat 3 of 4.
Newington didn't get off to the greatest start in the first couple events, but they're really rolling here. 36.68 for Wade Collier is the official time. I couldn't tell who got the touch there. Newington was 1-2 in that heat. We'll call them both 38 highs. No, Breitlick was second at 37.90. Biggers was third in 38.61. As we get set for our final heat here of butterfly, 2 is Connor Crawford from Northbridge. 3 is Keith Aikman from Shadowmoss. 4 is David Pellegrin from North Charleston. 5 is Ethan Goji for Sneak Farm. 6 is Benji Kubelik from Daniel Island. 7 is Nolan Mahoney for Daniel Island. 8 is Jesse Lembasis from James Island, and in 9 is Max Lotta from Northbridge.
Swimmer in lane 5, Ethan Goji from City Farm, was our individual champion in the 9-10 boys 50 freestyle. Let's see how he does here in the butterfly.
This one's pretty tight all the way across the pool as we are on the way back now. Goji trying to pull himself ahead of Pellegrin here.
It is close.
It is very close. Goji trying to hold on and get the win for Sneap Farm, and he does in 35-23. A lot of times unofficial in that heat. Looks like second was Keith Aikman for Shadow Moss, and David Pellegrin was third.
Now, a lot of that came down to